All right, Shalom. First and foremost, about Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations, and hope for Lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hope for Lake, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. And what I want to get into today, all right, just dealing with, this is a war of information that we see going on because, as I woke up this morning, you had, one of my channels get terminated, GMS Kingdom Mind and Bar, and, GMS Living Waters has a strike, GMS Living Waters Bar has a strike, GMS Unmovable has a strike, you know, all of them on 2-week strikes. So at the end of the day, it's a war on information because when you understand war, there's a lot of wars won and lost, solely based on information. All right, information was crucial, when you're talking about war, understanding what the enemy is up to, how he's moving is very crucial, in these times. And the prophets and the scriptures speak about that, So as we get close to the end of this thing, we understand that Esau Edom, he is pretty much tampering with a lot of information. That way he can control the narrative of what's going on. That's what he wants to do. But see, it's too late for the elect because the elect, have been conditioned not to believe this guy, man. And the elect, all right, should be in the spirit. All right, we should be in the spirit of the hopeful elect of searching things out, man. Of searching things out because YouTube, like I say, has become very watered down. Very watered down, man. You find things here and there, but for the most part, YouTube has become very watered down and what's really going on, man. YouTube is pretty much a damn near a false reality, man. Outside the truth of the scriptures coming out, when you talk about current events, YouTube is very watered down, man. Now, when you go to 2 Corinthians 10 and 4, it says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High, to the pulling down the strongholds." See, the truth is pulling down the strongholds of lies. See, the reason why we think like we think is because these strongholds of lies have been torn down. We know, all right, we're not African American. We know we're not Native American or Latino. No, the elect are coming back to who they are. See, those are strongholds. We know Christianity is BS. Jesus Christ and that doctrine that came with him. No, that's BS, man. And why do we think like we think? Because the strongholds have been torn down through the power of Yahweh Shem Shai through this word. We know not to trust this man. You see? All this came from what? This word, which this word is what? Information. You see? So there's a true war on information, and if you don't understand what's going on, man, that's why a lot of people are very lost. There's a lot of people that's very lost to what's going on, man. Now you go to the word stronghold in the Greek.
3794, Ahurama.
All right. Now it says anything on which one relies. And see, Esau Edom relies on deception. His empire was built off deception. And that's being torn down. That's why you see such a resistance. And the resistance is much more than what we see. Through his mainstream media. And through his platforms, man. The resistance is much bigger, man. Beginning with the elect. So it says, of the arguments and reasoning by which a disputant endeavors to fortify his opinion and defend it against his opponent. Yeah, see, them things have been torn down. All right, his pseudoscience and all these things have been torn down, man. Doctrines that he has pretty much kept the world deceived and been able to maneuver with ease, all right, is now being torn down. And now that's why we see him being so petty, man. I think the brother, the elder brother Zahab, the head of the camp, Spirit Wind Judah, his channel got striked. You know, Elder Bun Yum Yum, his channel got striked this morning. So, you know, he done been working. Now I know why mine got hit up, because you know what's one of the I accidentally uploaded the video. What's really going on? You know, I meant to upload the promo, but I uploaded the video, and I woke up through. Yeah, I woke up this morning through all type of emails. You know, finished. Hey, but at the end of the day, we're gonna keep that same energy, man, and keep pushing, man. You know, this man through. But the scriptures, when you go into Sirach 5:15, it said, "Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small." You see, so we're not supposed to be ignorant. We should be aware of what this man is up to, what he's doing, man. All right, because what he's trying to bring to the earth goes much deeper than buying and selling. All right, that's just a fraction of what this man is trying to do in the earth, man. You know, that's just a fraction. This man is up to some deep wickedness, man, and we're gonna continue to expose it. You see, and that's why scriptures say this. All right, this is Isaiah 33:6, and it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, is his treasure." And right now, it's to gather as much wisdom and knowledge and understanding as we can. You know, because the internet is not forever. These videos are not forever. You know, the camps, brothers going out teaching, that's not gonna be forever, man. It's time to be built up now. All right, so we can have this within us, man. You know, hey, we're being prepared, all right, for war, man. So we need to retain as much knowledge and information as we can and understand what this man is doing. You see? Because when you go to the prophecy, you go 2nd Ezra 16, the 2nd Ezra 16 and all right, in 21, it said, "Behold, victual shall be so good, cheap upon earth, they shall think themselves to be in good case." Yeah, because, you know, the prices are still fairly low. You know, you still can move around, you know, people still traveling, you know, vacationing, all right, doing these particular things. But see, no, and the reason why they think, another reason, not just because of the prices, but because people don't see what's really going on, all right? This man, he has a big smoke screen up on reality, man, you know? And it says that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth. Sword, famine, and great confusion. Sword, famine, and great confusion. All right, great confusion, man. So these people are finna be more and more confused because they're not built up on anything. You see? Hey, it's gonna pay off for being dedicated to the ministry, man. Being around this word all the time, you know, listening to videos, always staying in the loop, you know, reading, you know, researching, watching the brothers that's been, you know, going into the news and prophecies, man. All that's gonna pay off soon, man, because we finna be in it. No, we in it. You see, it's just gonna manifest more and more, you know. And like I say, YouTube is so watered down. That's why, you know, brothers have went to other platforms, man. You know, and like I said, what I do, I give you the link, you know, in this video to the GMS Mississippi page, all right, on BitChute, and then the brothers GMS Dallas, all right. Let me see. The brothers in GMS Dallas, they have a page, and I'll leave a link to both pages. Alright, this is their page here. Alright, GMS Dallas. Alright, at GMS Dallas, you know, on BitChute. So, you know, I send the link to these two pages because there's a lot of potent information that come out. It's a lot of potent information that come out, you know, and it's good to be in the loop, man. You know, this is a war of information. All right, and the Lord has set up watchmen, man. We on our watch. So, you know, it would be good to, you know, kind of convert over, you know, to this site, you know, and get the real skinny, you know, and be under and have an understanding of what's going on, you know. So that was the point, Lord will you brothers and you few sisters edified to the next time I say shalom.